Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Hanging with RAC. Well, another week has gone by and so far so good. You're going to be proud of your girl. I did exercise 4 days this week. I did my little cute trap cardio video and that turned out really good, but I'm sore as hell. But so far so good. Your girl has been spending less time on the couch. The couch and I are doing what we call a slow breakup. You know, we still come back to each other every now and again. Well, my husband and I decided to go out Friday. I was kind of like tired of being in the house and I'm like, oh, let's go for a drive. So we decided to go to the restaurant, not too far from us, a couple miles. It's one of my little favorite places that I used to frequent, long time ago. And the young lady was telling me how it was like dead. And then she said like at 5 o'clock, it's like the doors flew open and everyone came to go out to eat. And, the food was just okay. I thought it could have been better. Normally, I always take things home, for leftovers, but I was like, no, it just wasn't that good. I can't wait to really when the restaurants really fully reopen, and I'm hoping that the quality of the food will go up. So, what other is going on in my life? This working from home. Let's see. Last week was busy again. But I felt really good. I got a lot of things accomplished. Sometimes do you feel like sometimes you're like stuck in mud, like you have so much to do and then you're like, oh, sometimes you don't put your time in the right places or organize yourself. Last week I felt very organized. I planned to have this done and I was able to get these items done. I don't know about this coming up week. We're going to keep our fingers crossed. Well, also, we went to grocery shopping today. And I don't know if you guys have ever, bought your groceries online. Well, my husband and I do that. We go to Kroger. And so what we've been doing for the past, I would say month or 2 months, we've been ordering our food online. And I kind of like this because I'll run downstairs and check the refrigerator and see what I have missing and, go up and put it towards my list. And you can order everything. I mean, I think I had 68 items and you order online, you pay online, and we drive to Kroger and it's about 20 minutes from where we are. And they give you a designated time. So they'll say, okay, you need to be here from 6 to 7 or what have you. So you go in your designated time, you pop open your trunk, and then these nice little young people come out and they put it in your car. They close the trunk. And of course I have to give them a little tip because I'm like, oh my God, this is so gorgeous. I love this. I love getting up at 3 in the morning and going grocery shopping and just sitting online and just perusing the, how would you call it, the internet aisle. I absolutely love this. This is my new thing now. So my husband and I, we said, okay, we've been doing this for a while. So we said, we're going to go to the store. So we ended up going to the store ourselves and not doing it online. And I tell you, I spent more money going to the actual store than doing it online. I thought that was absolutely crazy. I was like, oh my God, this is, so needless to say, I think I'm going to do the online thing. But you know what? There is something said about picking your own fruits and vegetables. I will say that. I like kind of going and sniffing, and not that they ever gave me anything bad. Everything was always wonderful and good. But it might be that OCD in me that wants to see what everything looks like. Oh my goodness. So what else did I do this week? Oh, you know what? I want to go to Chicago and I want to do a mukbang on my favorite pizza, but I don't know how to do that yet. So that's going to have to be down the road. I'm still trying to figure out how to put a picture in a video. I don't know how to do my food and do presentation and stuff like that. Oh, I forgot one other thing I did. A friend of mine from my job, she's in Detroit. She told me to look on her, I don't know if it was her TikTok channel or her Facebook page. Well, they had the where you make this pasta with the feta and the tomatoes, olive oil, and Italian seasoning. Put it in the oven, and then you toss your macaroni in it. So I tried that. So everything was really doing very well for me. So I decided to get fancy. Okay, I wasn't just going to toss it into the ground up, tomatoes and feta. I took the tomatoes and feta and I put garlic in there and I put basil and I put it in my blender and I blended up. I was trying to be like gourmet. So I was just like, this is going to be the best. So I made the little sauce. I made my pasta, and so I tossed the pasta into that sauce, which is the feta, cherry tomatoes, and Italian seasoning and olive oil. So I blended it all up and everything. It was such a beautiful color. And I tried it. It was good, but mine came out a little tart. And I know the tartness came from my tomatoes. My tomatoes are very tart this time. I guess I didn't get the sweet tomatoes. So I was like, okay, maybe I should put some honey in it, because I try not to use a lot of sugar, but I couldn't find the honey. So I'm like, oh, well, you know what? I'll put some more basil and I'll put some more oregano. So I'm looking, through my seasoning cabinet and said, oh, here's my oregano. So I open a thing of oregano. I start, shaking it. I'm like, oops, wait a minute. That's not oregano. It wasn't celery salt. You know how when you make your sauerkraut and sausage, what is that? I forgot that seasoning that you use. Darn it. That's right, caraway. Your girl Rhonda was putting caraway seeds in a pasta. Luckily, I stopped. I didn't put a lot in there. But it did take some of the tartness away. And I put a little bit of olive oil on it. And it actually took some of the bitterness out. Don't do this from me. This is not in the recipe. This is not what it called for. I don't know what I did. I just put the wrong thing in there and somehow it turned out okay. So we'll see how it is tomorrow, because you know how flavors meld together when it sets. We're not sure how it's going to be tomorrow. It may taste just like caraway. Oh my God. Just when I think I'm about to, I'm just going to be like the fancy chef, I turn into a bumbling chef. Lord help me. So, well, your girl is going to sign off right now. It's getting late because, my husband was having technical difficulties. So I told him, I'm the talent. I don't know how to set this stuff up. I barely know how to sit in front of the thing and talk. So we got it together. We're trying. We really are. We're going to get better at this, so I can do like really funky things. So like take you guys outside and be able to walk around like all the cool kids with an actual camera. So my goal is I want to get one of those, oh God, what do you call them? One of those little bitty cameras. So that's what I'm looking at. But maybe once I set my Patreon up and you guys are really happy with me and I could get my subscriber list up, I might be able to afford a cheap one. Well, guys, I'm signing off. It has been another good week. I can't say it's bad. It's been good being at home. The end of this month, it will be a year for me for working at home. At first, I didn't think I was going to like it. But I kind of do like it, but there's some things I have to work on. But it hasn't been that bad. It's just been so busy at my job. It's just been, and I know it's like that with a lot of people too. So, no complaining here. Just, I'll just be happy when more things open up and you can actually do more. But it seems like the weather is starting to break. So I'm hoping I'll be able maybe to go next week to the park or to the beach down the street from us, and kind of get outside and get some air and walk around the neighborhood and things like that. And once I get good, I can take you guys with me. Well, I'm going to sign off for now, and you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye, everyone.